But no, you can actually write a song. There's so many ways you could get a Grammy other than actually singing a song.
I don't produce.
You could.
Musically?
Because the thing is that you're thinking that you have to be by yourself. If you're in the room and you came up with a you'll be considered in writing of the song, and then they're like, da-da-da-da. Who knows?
Can you get a Grammy for doing like audio, like what is it called?
Like backup singing or
no.
like
you know on
animations?
Discovery Channel?
Oh,
how the
narrators?
Thank you. Can you get that?
No.
Shit.
I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kissed.
All night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Welcome back to the Talk Podcast with your host,
Okay.
and Ruth. Housekeeping. Y'all know the drill. Like, comment, and subscribe. We say it every time we post. Y'all keep coming back for more and more and more. And we just want you to...
Is that greedy? Is it not really greedy to keep coming and taking it, nothing to get? Preacher. Hey! That's all I have to say. I want you to reflect on that. Is that how you want to be remembered?
Oh.
Is that what you want people to say about you when they describe you as a person? If you put in ChatGPT, who am I? And they said that you like to take and not give. Is that what you want? Does that feel like that connects with your values?
What she said. And that's on period. Couldn't have said it better.
My friend.
You know when you're trying to realize, where's she going with this?
I didn't know where I was going.
The ChatGPT probably killed me. Who are you?
Who am I? And they said, you're a taker.
You're not.
You're greedy.
Take. In hindsight, comment, like, and subscribe. That's it.
Yeah. Make this your good act of the day.
Right.
You
Samaritan.
Exactly.
Be a
Everyone
good
has like,
Samaritan.
let me do something good. This could be your good.
Bing. It only takes...
And I say it to be sweet.
That's where you cuss them out.
That I don't know what came out of me.
That was from love.
That.
That was like tough. That was like tough love. Like,
yeah.
sometimes you gotta...
Because I feel like you better pop out and show it.
Let me do my little...
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You're funny.
But I feel like at this point, how many episodes now? Enough. I feel like we're close. You know when you first meet someone, acquaintance?
You know us better.
Now, I feel pretty comfortable. Don't you feel comfortable? I think we could talk to each other this way. And you know what I mean when I say what I say and how I feel and what's a joke and what's not a joke.
That's it, really.
If you don't know, we have more videos in the back. You can watch those.
Yeah.
Yeah, as an introduction. And then come back to this one when you start to feel, the connection.
That's it.
Yes.
KK, just take it away.
Okay. So, today, the last chat, we talked about the struggles that we're experiencing today. And we're like, okay, we talked about the past, our present.
Child.
We even went to ChatGPT.
Yep, we did. We
questioned our future.
We wanted to know.
Right. And there's that challenge. You were telling me about this challenge. Day in the life, my dream life. What does that look like?
Yeah.
Prompt. ChatGPT wrote a story.
A good one, too.
Okay? Wrote a story. Wrote a story and then made me think like, okay, how close was it? How close it wasn't? What do we expect from life? What do we want?
Right.
Where are we going with this? What's making us go on?
Why? Yeah, and why do we want these things?
And why do we want? So that's what we're really talking about. Because it just sounds like we're not giving up the past too much. Let's see some hope. Let's see some light. Let's look in the future.
Oh. You can see into the future.
Yes. Oh, by the way, this year, did you make a vision board?
I did not.
Me neither.
I did not. I said, you know what? Let it take me.
I said, let it take me, and I said, let me do it.
Yep. And that's the thing.
I said, let me do
I'm
it.
tired of yappa.
Yes.
Write it down. And it's still there on that page. Not this time.
Mm-hmm.
We're on plan action.
Yes.
That's what we're on.
Yeah.
We ain't, like, you can ask us for updates, we may tell you. But really, it's just being about it.
That's really it.
And I think our future lives that we wrote using the chat GBT prompt really shows that we were about it.
Mm-hmm.
And we achieved
Mm-hmm.
what we wrote. Oh! Sorry. It hits me every time I think about my future. How blessed it's going to be.
Sorry, I didn't expect any of that.
No! It got me.
But it's exciting. Usually, like, a few years ago, I would be, like, I'd be scared to look towards the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because of uncertainty.
That part.
I'm like, and that made me nervous.
Yeah.
But now it makes me excited because there's endless possibilities. It could really be anything. I don't know. So me thinking about it that way makes me very excited. Is there something that you know when people are like, what's your 5-year plan, 10-year plan, do you like things like that, planning like that?
I
Or
don't.
No?
No, because then I start comparing. I don't want to do that anymore.
No.
I had a good conversation with my brother. Shout out to him. Because I was telling him, like, I'm going to be this age soon. And I said,
30?
You know what, KK, if someone says this age blank, that means don't fill in the blank.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. You said 30? But yes, 30 soon. And I said, there's certain things that I want by then and da-da-da, and I want to get it. Yeah. Then I started thinking to myself, wait a minute. Some people thrive or reach their peak in their 40s. Some people reach their peak early 20s, late 20s, whatever. I said, whenever God wants me to reach my peak, I'll reach my peak, no matter what. I said, rather than me stressing about a 5-year plan, doesn't mean I'm not going to work towards anything, but I'm going to work away at what I can control, and then wherever it leads me, it'll lead me.
Yeah.
By God's grace. That's it.
Amen.
That's it.
I agree. I like it like that too. Like I feel like if I put a timeline on something, I feel pressured, and then I feel demotivated once it's not going my way.
Exactly.
I think what I do now is like I keep an internal kind of calendar. Like I'll be like, okay, I'm trying this out. I'd be like, okay, I tried this out for 2 years and it's not happening. What do I need to switch?
Okay.
Like I'm keeping log of how long I'm doing things.
Reevaluating.
And reevaluating and be like, okay,
that's
what
smart.
do I need to do? Because if I'm
smart.
like, in 5 years I want to do this, my mind might change in between 3 years.
Exactly.
And then I might be, I have to restart all over again. Like, I don't want to do that. So I'm like, okay, these are things I know for sure I want. And I make it vague, but it's specific enough. I'm like, okay, I want to be successful in this career and this way.
Right.
The way I get there may be different, but at least I didn't plan like, okay, I need to do this, go to this event, meet this 10 people, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So that is how I like to do it. Anyways. So we're in a time of action. Okay? What is something like, okay, think about your day in the life as future you, like what you want. What would that schedule look like? What do you want your life, let's say a week full, okay? What would your week look like? What do you want it to be full of?
A week full. I'm thinking about it. I don't know, I would say I just want to have a beautiful space, like my own home, built by mom, or the vision at least. I see myself, business meetings, travel, like a lot of travel. Hopefully, a family.
Oh, you're thinking, well, I don't know how long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know either. Shit, this could happen in the next 2 years. We don't know. You really don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know in the sense of like if I know like an ideal week. I just know that these are certain things that I would want, and it would be incorporated in whatever my schedule is. But I want I would say I want flexibility in my schedule. Like I don't have to clock in for nobody. That's it, really.
Simple.
Do you have an idea of yours?
Kind of. Like, I know for sure, I'm like, okay, I want to be busy.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I want to be like, okay, I'm able to clock out at this time and be comfortable and, like, unwind.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, I want to be like, okay, on Monday, I have a Tuesday. On Monday, I have a meeting with this, da, da, da.
Mm-hmm.
On Tuesday, I have this interview I have to do, da, da, da. On Wednesday, I have to plan this, because on this day, I might have people coming over doing this, da, da, da.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want it to be busy, but not in a way where I'm like, okay, this is overwhelmed and I have to, like, struggle to work. I want to be full of things that I'm like, okay, I get to work. Kind of things, you know? And just be excited, be like, okay, I have this new project that I'm working on, excited about
that you're passionate.
doing this, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind working hard and being tired. I think where I find struggle in is if I'm tired and working hard for something I don't care about. You know what I'm saying?
That shit's a piss off, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm tired!
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I want to be able to, like, find that balance, to be like, okay, I took this opportunity, but also I was able to see my kids' recital that day. I was able to just, you know what I mean? Like, I just want
a balance.
Nothing too much. We're not asking for too much, are we?
Nothing really. Oh, is there any... Okay, so your dream life now that you have in your mind, has anything changed?
From when?
From, like, let's just say 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Has anything changed in your dream life? Or is it exactly the same?
It's changed a little bit. I think the scale of it changed. I think the idea that I had just went, like, a little down. And also, it's not as lonely anymore. So, like, before I was like, okay, I want to do this, that, and the other. But since I didn't find anyone like-minded like me, I felt like I would have to go through the journey alone. And also, I was, like, reaching for, like, I want to do this grand. Then I realized I'm like, I actually don't need all those grand things. I want to just be more comfortable. And now that I'm doing work with my best friend, it's not lonely anymore. And I think that's what made it change. Because I'm like, what's the best way to describe it? I don't know. Like, for the career that I wanted, a lot of people, like, when I watch people in that, like, industry or going towards it, they're like, it's very lonely. So I just expected it to be a lonely journey
Yeah.
to it. But now that I'm like, okay, now I'm doing this with you and want to build, like, a business with you, I'm like, okay, what do I really want my future to look like? It's really surrounded by people rather than, like, so I don't need to sacrifice friends and family to get what I want. I'll pick my friends and family over the other thing. You know what I mean? It's all very vague, but I'm just saying, like, instead of me being like, I want millions and billions of dollars, I'm like, I want to be able to be comfortable and be able to bring my families on trips without having to stress. Instead of me, a grand house, I want to be able to build a home, make it feel cozy. Like, it just downscale.
I don't even say it's a downscale.
Yeah?
I just feel like sometimes we tend to maybe overemphasize an importance in something and then that just changes. Like, that's just not your priority anymore. Like, sure, you want success, but, like, you're like, okay, before, billions and whatever, like, and now you're like, well, no, I still want, like, to be comfortable and have wealth, but, like, this is what I want to use it towards.
Yeah.
You know? So I feel like it's not even downgrading. You just, your vision just redirected to something else.
Yeah.
Which I think is a good thing. It's growth.
Gracias.
De nada.
Gracias.
For me though, I think mine's pretty much this. No, it's changed actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's changed. This wasn't in it before, 5 years ago. So that's changed.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I changed that. It was in it, but I just didn't know what it would look like, if that makes sense.
Is this the period of, like, when you're talking about, like, if you want to go into makeup or not do makeup?
Yes, yeah. So it was like the idea, but I didn't know, and then now it's changed. Everything else kind of stayed the same, really. I'm not really, I still want my pew, pew, pew.
Yeah. And sometimes when I think about it, I'm like, okay, is this supposed to, like, is it destined to happen because it has, like, those elements haven't changed? You know what I mean?
Ooh.
I'm like, am I going to receive that? Am I going to get that because I've been consistently wanting that?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because there's so many things that, like, since, like, things that I want, like, for my future now have been the same since I was, like, a child.
That's
You
the
get what I
crazy
mean?
part. That's crazy.
And the end goal was always the same, but how I went about it, how I want to achieve it was different. But the end goal was always the same.
Exactly.
So I'm like, is this
the
right track? Is this the path?
I always feel like, or I was always told that if something is on your heart and it's never leaving, and it's a good thing, obviously, then I think it's meant to be there for a reason. Like that thought, if you keep going back to something, or like you keep getting redirected back to that, probably meant to be there. You know, so it's a good thing.
Thanks.
It's a sign.
Because I saw this, like what we're doing now, because like how you were like, okay, do I want to make makeup content or not? I wanted to do like content on my own, but I didn't know exactly like how, because I couldn't find a niche for myself. Yeah. But then I was like, okay, I tried to do it on my own, but nothing ever worked well for me to do on my own. So like each time I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start now. My camera broke. Okay, I do this now. My laptop broke. Okay, I'm gonna do this now. I don't have time. You know, those things didn't work out. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, maybe I wasn't supposed to do it because I'm like, are these signs for me not to do it? Yeah. And then after we joined, and then ever since then, things have been working in our favor. We're like, crap, how are we going to do this? Somehow. It always works out. I'm like, okay, we need to record on this. How are we going to get it? My sister's like, okay, I don't want to use this thing anymore. I'm going to sell it. I'm like, I'll buy it. Oh, how are we going to do this? Oh, I found this. Da, da, da. It's just, everything is starting to... Just... Exactly. So I'm like, when I first attempted to do it, it wasn't this. Obviously, we are going through, I don't want to say struggles, whatever. It's just like, obviously it's harder to do because it's something that we're not used to, and it just takes time and hard work. We're learning, yeah. We're still learning. Compared to like when I want to do it myself, this is way easier.
I think I have more motivation now.
Yeah.
Before I was like, yeah, but now I'm like, it's not only me. So I was just like, I can't really. If I want to, I got to keep going. Right. So I was like, yeah, I think it's giving me a little bit of more of a push. Which is good. And we went to events and stuff like that. Who would have known we would ever... We really challenged her. We did. Pat yourself on the back. We should go back to those. We were really doing it. We did. We're really divide and conquer. We did. And we thought we wouldn't be able to. And we really... Yo. And we're eating... Yeah. Yo. It's the yo. Oh my goodness. But now that you're thinking about, like, when people say, like, dream life, sometimes when people say, like, dreams, it feels like it's unattainable, like it's not real and stuff like that. Do you have anything that you're like, okay, this is above and beyond, like, I want, and unrealistically it won't happen, but, like, it's something that you've always wanted? I don't know. I feel like everything that I want is kind of obtainable, you know? There's nothing... I can't think of anything that I'm like, I don't think I could do that. I probably could, but it would be hard, but I could... I'm trying to think. Do you have one? If you do, then. Some things, because they're already passed. Like, for example, like, you know, when they're like, okay, you're the first person to do this, or you're the youngest to do that. Those are things. Or if I'm like, okay, if I ever want to be like Forbes under 30 under 30, like, I feel like that is not... Why? Who knows? Because I've got 3 years left. Like I said, no one knows what's going to happen. Exactly. We don't know, but, like, I only got 3 years left. I'll laugh if you look back at this video in 3 years, and then... If I do, I will stop recording it. Because you really don't know what can happen. Yeah. In, like, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3. So, really, before you even... Child, you can reach it. You really don't know. I don't know. For some reason, I want to break a record of something or be the first of something. You know? Guinness. I'm not... You know people pay to do it? I'm not doing that. And you don't get compensated. No, you just get recognition in this book. Well, really, you could build a whole brand off of it. You could. I mean, I'll do that. But... something that's unattainable. I'm really trying to think. Is there anything that I want? Nope. Can't think of anything. Wow. I love that, though. Oh, I know. A Grammy. Why can't you have a Grammy? Because the hell do I sing for? You could write a song. That's a Grammy. Am I a writer? Who knows? I guess. Well, I'm like, I don't see myself. Yeah. You know what? The thing is... But no, you can actually write a song. There's so many ways you could get a Grammy other than actually singing a song. I don't produce
You could.
musically.
Because the thing is that you're thinking that you have to be by yourself. If you're in the room and you came up with a you'll be considered in writing of the song, and then they're like, da 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 da. Who knows?
Can you get a Grammy for doing like audio, like what is it called?
Like backup singing or
No.
like
you know on
animations?
Discovery Channel.
Oh,
How
like
the person-
narrators?
Thank you. Can you get that?
No.
Shit.
You could win a nice maybe like film festival something.
Or you know what? I have another one to perform at the like an award show.
We could.
Like no. I don't mean like presenting. I mean like perform.
No, that's why I said you could.
Again, what am I performing?
You don't know. For example, let's say at the Tonys, what if you did end up doing something on Broadway? Who knows? What if,
I would adore.
you know, what if for the, like, remember for Barbie, what's his name? Ryan Gosling?
Yeah.
He's saying, I am Ken.
Oh, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like, who knows? You could be in a film, you could something could happen.
To me, I'm just like, that's one thing I'm like, that's
Or
out of
even,
my-
like, for example, Tiffany Haddish performed. She's not a
that's
singer.
true. That's
but
true.
she, you know, she was a performer and she was hosting a thing and had a performance.
That's true.
So anything could happen.
Okay. Well, then I guess.
So now that we're talking about dream life, we're gonna now go into what ChatGPT had in mind for us. Ruth, would you like to?
Yes, I'm not reading all of it though.
No, you can even paraphrase it. You don't even have to read it. You can be like, "Hey, these are things I wanted, and this is what it said." But you don't even have to read if you don't want to. Chapter 1.
Yo, there's chapters.
Why was you so long and elaborate? Mine was like, maybe you have somebody, maybe you don't.
Sorry,
It's someone
it's the
special.
maybe that kills me. I already read the part in a previous episode that
for the
we
podcast,
did
Yeah,
for the podcast.
yours has chapters. Oh.
They really have my man in there. They really have my man.
Mine didn't. Mine, in her ChatGPT, they're like, your man's name is this. In mine, it said someone special.
Because you just said someone you have a special
But
connection
did
with.
he put this name in it?
No.
No, I said dating and in a good relationship with a man. That's what I said.
What I said was a husband, put little brackets, man of God. That's it. I didn't put no
I know,
name.
but yours got a name. Mine says someone special. Maybe we can break up. It seems like it's not serious.
Stop, man. Don't put that. This is a generic name though. Okay.
If this name pops up ever,
I'm not saying the name now because I don't want evil eye.
no. But if this name popped up, I'll lose my ish.
Okay. I will read you how I meet. I'll read you chapter 1.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna replace the name.
Is it the person?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna say blank if I'm talking about the other person.
Okay. Just say Bob.
Okay, Bob. It all began when Ruth met Bob, a man whose faith, kindness, and vision for the future aligned with her own. They met at a church retreat where they found themselves talking about life, purpose, and their shared belief in God. Their connection was immediate, built on the foundation of respect, mutual admiration, and a shared commitment to building a life that honored their values. Okay. This is a good start. After dating for a couple of years, see,
They jumped.
They jumped.
They jumped. What happened? Okay, it just went well. That's all. Jumped. Okay.
They married in a ceremony surrounded by their closest.
See? 2 years. It took 2 years. Okay.
They married in a ceremony surrounded by their closest friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
It was a beautiful day filled with laughter, worship, and the beginning of a new chapter in their journey. They vowed to support each other, to grow with each other, and to be intentional about creating a life rooted in love, faith, and purpose. As newlyweds, they focused on creating a home where God's presence was felt in everything they did, from their morning prayers to their evening gratitude rituals. They made it a point to nurture their relationship, knowing that a strong marriage would be the foundation of everything else that they would build.
And you know what I got? After a long day of work, she had dinner with someone special.
Yeah, your
And
man.
she realized that life is not all about the glitz and glamour. Sometimes you can have genuine connection.
He grounds
That's all
you.
they said. But this one,
Well, maybe that was the start to your romance.
I don't know. Someone special. It just seems like we're newly dating, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
there's nothing wrong with that, I guess.
Yeah. I feel like your story fits with you, and mine fits with me.
I hope so.
I really do.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. I'm not that mad about it. I wasn't mad about it until you told me that you.
No, they gave me chapters. I said chapters.
Wow.
Apparently, I got 2 little kids.
Oh. Damn. How
Yeah.
many years after? Was
They
it right
didn't,
away?
I don't think they said anything.
This was right away.
Okay, wait a damn minute
Who
now.
knows?
Oh, I hate you. Not long after their wedding.
Yeah, it was right after. Right after.
Eh.
Because that honeymoon was
Hey, Jesus.
Mine had me living in New Orleans.
I love that. They didn't give me a destination. They just said quiet at home. What the hell does that mean? Oh no.
This says you were there with me.
How? Did they say we're living together? Or we live like in the same...
They just said that I was like drinking my coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I was just admiring the views and just couldn't believe my life.
Yeah.
Because I built so many things and I'm able to live in this beautiful home.
Yeah.
I looked to the side. You were there. I said, as usual. You were there. And we were getting ready to do another video.
Okay, so that doesn't... we don't know. We don't know.
And then it said that later that week I had a shoot to go to. And then when I was leaving the shoot, I had dinner with someone special. Walking home, I was like, life is great. I have to go to Korea soon. I have to go to this place soon.
That's
I'm
beautiful,
recording from a
though.
place. And then I went home and unwind. So I don't think you live with me.
Yeah, I don't think we live together.
No.
I think like you were living there and I fly in to record and do our stuff and then I fly back to Miami. Yeah.
How would we do that?
I was thinking about it in the shower the other day, you know. I was like, what if something happens in like the next 2 years and then like we just... You know you can't get rid of me, right?
I was the same thing to you.
Why?
If you're leaving, I'm leaving, I guess.
Like, yeah, wherever you move, I move.
Yeah.
I'll take my backpack.
I don't have a...
And I would tell my man, like, listen.
I don't have a cloth.
I'll be like, listen, this was built, like, I love you, but this was built,
Yeah.
like, sorry.
Yeah.
He wouldn't imagine. I don't think.
I couldn't imagine.
I would have to fly to come and see you.
Yeah.
If you left and like...
Because I'm thinking if we actually dive into it.
Yeah.
For the business. Let's talk about dream life for the business.
Yeah.
Okay. This, obviously, I love the comfort of us coming in and how genuine it seems like we're in your house.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's going to build up to a studio. Then maybe an
God willing.
office.
God
This,
willing.
that, and the other.
Yes.
We have to hire people on.
Yeah.
There needs to be a home base.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Oh, child.
So there needs to be a home base where we do all our stuff. Obviously, traveling will happen. That's that and the other. We could do bulk recordings, of course.
It's gonna. I would say it's
But-
probably gonna have to be like that.
But are we? Where's that gonna happen? If you're leaving, if I'm leaving, what's gonna happen then?
We'd have to just work out our schedule still. Because I'm thinking, let's just say if one
I just have to follow you. Because it seems if I really deep it,
So
you,
answered for me.
I think I'll be single longer.
Okay, first of all,
And it's not bad. It's not bad.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying first of all in the sense of
No, I know you're not. But I'm just saying, like, it's okay. And I'll just follow you.
Kike. First of
Follow
all,
you. And that will bring me joy.
which I know it would, and it would bring me joy that you also, you know what I mean. But I
Okay, golden retriever puppy. I'll follow your ass.
you'll be in the guest bedroom.
I'm staying in the
I'll
yard.
make,
I'll stay. I'll get my own home.
okay, but I'm
I
saying
feel
like if you live out,
I feel like if I stay there, it's ruining romance. You know what I mean?
no. But I'm okay, respectfully, because I love you. I just feel like you're not. I'm finding it. If we are where we currently are now, and then we obtain a certain level of success, or when we obtain a level of success, you're leaving. I already have that in my mind that you're going to wherever you're going to.
You're coming.
Okay, and then wait. Then you're gonna be like, Ruth, we have to go here because this is where it's at. This is where we need to be.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, shit. And you're more of a risk taker, so I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna follow you.
So you'll come.
Then I'll come with you.
Yes. I thought about this too. So far, it sounds like what I
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when we're there, we're hustling, doing our thing.
Yes.
And let's just say, oh, one day, boop, I meet a man. You meet a man. But then you're like, Rick, I'm waiting it out. And I'm like, oh, but he really wants to take it seriously. You're like, do your thing. Anyway, we're still grinding. Then I'm like, wait, I want to be home. I want to start a family. Then I'm like, I'm going to have to move back. Then you'd be like, you'd be okay with it. We figure out a schedule. I'm going to fly in to see you.
Why are you moving away?
Because what if my man doesn't live there?
Oh, you miss international love. I love that.
Yeah, like, I'm thinking, because I don't think who we meet is going to live.
Yeah,
You know
I know
what I'm
what
saying?
you mean.
So I'm
I know
just
what
like,
you mean. I would follow you.
Even with but what if, okay, legit, think about this though. What if we actually need to be in that space, or like wherever we're living, we have to be there for business? Yeah. And then you're like, okay, you go back to whatever, and then I'll stay here, and then I'll just fly in to see you for like 2 weeks.
But the thing is that if you think about it, okay,
yeah,
realistically, I wouldn't mind staying for the thing. I would
yeah,
stay.
Yeah,
cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you're saying flying, who is scared of planes? You.
I would do it for the business. I would do it for you. Do you think I give a shit? I have to go see my homegirl. I'm taking a flight.
But then, how often would you want to fly? Because if you start a family,
the thing is, right? Whoever I'm going with is gonna have. I'm gonna let you know. The mama's gonna know this is my career. I'm not gonna stop my career,
right.
Family or not, man. I'm gonna say this is my career,
right? I think this is what's gonna happen in the most beautiful way. Okay. We start where we are now.
Okay.
Things get better.
Yeah.
Things start elevating.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get to a certain point.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, do you want it to be a little bit better? You said, hell yeah. We go somewhere.
Yeah.
We decide to go together.
Mm-hmm.
We elevate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's say that happens. For some reason in my spirit, I feel like something's gonna happen.
Amen.
Okay? And then you said, you know what? It requires me to be here. Okay? I think what happens at that point is we still have this together.
Mm-hmm.
But we would do like bulks of stuff, whatever. But then I think along the way, because there's things that you want to pursue and there's things that I want to pursue.
Yeah.
I think you will have your own avenue of things that you're doing.
Yeah.
That probably was a side, but it became a main, and then this will go back to a side, but a main side. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's just like, for example, like it became like a studio production. You know, like when you go watch like a thingy, they film multiple and then have those.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be like that. And then I would be doing like you would have a name for yourself, I would have a name for myself, but we still have that middle. You know what I mean?
So you want to leave me?
You left me first.
For a man. I never said I would leave you for a man. That's not what I said.
You just left me for a man. You literally got on the plane for a man.
First of all, one thing.
Got on a plane for a man.
The thing is, wait a minute. What the hell? What if this happens in reverse? You meet the person and you tell me, sayonara.
But in both of our scenarios, we know you left.
I'm not leaving though. That's the gag.
You just said you're leaving.
That's
and take a plane.
Let's think about Ruth realistically. Would I actually be leaving and moving out for a man? No. No. Just no. Someone asked me that. I said, hell no.
But what if, okay, let's say that's the scenario, okay? Scenario time. Let's say you finally do that trip to Greece.
Why is it always Greece with you people?
Go to Greece.
Okay.
Okay, you don't like Greece, so go back. You go to Zanzibar. Go to Zanzibar. He also goes to Zanzibar.
Okay.
Met in Zanzibar.
Met in Zanzibar.
Where are you from? This place.
Oh.
Where are you from? He says, yonder.
Okay.
It's like, I want to keep this going. The long distance, can we really do that?
Yeah, we can, if you like me.
Okay, can we do it?
Okay.
It's been years going back and forth because now you have money, now you can take flights.
Yeah.
And he has money because obviously you're on the same level.
Yeah.
Taking flights.
Period.
Now it's kind of like, Ruth Jemmis, man, I can't do this with you anymore. I need you by my side always. You gonna say no?
Am I engaged?
He wants to be engaged with you.
Wants to be different from engaged.
He's like, You have to talk about the future before you get engaged.
Yeah, we are talking about the future. You're saying you don't want to be long distance. I'm saying, okay, cool.
Yeah.
What's the plan?
Why am I going to be engaged to you if I'm not knowing if you want to move where I am?
Let's just say, okay, we've had a conversation.
Yeah.
Oh my God, am I moving with the man?
Yeah.
And our thing is flourishing.
Yes. So
that's a big decision, KK. That's a big decision. I don't know about that one. That's a lot for me.
Because
that's a lot for me. No, that
you just said that you would move away and fly. So why is it hard?
No, because I'm really thinking about it. Like, you want me to just leave.
I don't want you to.
Not you. I'm talking about the man.
Okay.
You want me to just leave. You know how much trust I have to have in a person.
Right.
I've been knowing you since, 14? That's different. Mm-hmm. That's a lot. I gotta pray about that one. I gotta pray. And especially if we're really like,
right.
That's big. The thing is, okay, let me be mature about this. If I really love that man, and I really feel like he gonna be my husband, and I pray about it, and God's like, yes. It's so hard for me to say it. Because the thing is, am I really gonna move for a man? Why can't he move for me?
Okay. Let's say,
wait a minute. Would you move for a man? Exact same scenario. Would you move for a man?
No.
And you
we'll move somewhere else mutually.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, why do I have to leave mine? And obviously, I don't want to make him leave his if he's established.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You might have to break up.
What?
What the? Where else is gonna work? Where else is gonna work? You have to break up.
This is what I'm saying though.
See,
what?
You have to break. Okay, you're telling me you met in Zanzibar. He lives.
We were on vacation. He knew what it was. He knew we didn't live in the same place.
Okay.
He can't get mad at me.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Zanzibar. Let's say, where would he be from?
Oh, just say Greece at this point.
No, you want to be Japan. Nigeria. Picker people. Nigeria. Okay, he lives in Nigeria. And you live wherever you end up.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have this back and forth, whatever. He flies to see you, stays for a bit. You fly to see him, stay for a little bit. Back and forth, back and forth. Finally, it's become to the time where he's like, okay, let's talk serious. If I want to build a life with you, we need to live in the same place, this, that, and the other. I have businesses set up here. I have my family here, this, that, and the other. You moved away from your family. You're not willing to move to where I am.
I did move away from my family. I just feel like that for my career.
Yeah.
That's a lot, I don't know, pending. I don't know. I can't give you an answer. Because that's really hard for me. I'm moving to Nigeria. Okay, I have family there, which is fine, but still, that's a lot. Man has to get things to go in and out. No, man. Allow it. No.
Okay, let's say he lives in Belgium.
It ain't New Orleans.
So you wouldn't. So now that's what I'm saying. Because you're saying I'm not willing to move.
Yeah, we have to.
You have to break up. That's what I said.
That's
so
sad. That's sad. That's sad for real, though. I'm being so for real right now. I'm not even sugarcoating it. That's really sad, though.
It is, but that's the only thing left.
But the thing is, like,
unless he's willing to move for you, but then is there gonna be grudges and hatred? And
I'm saying this as a woman that is single and I'm very hyper independent. Like, I really just think about me. But if I can't even really put myself in that shoes where I'm like, I'm really in love with this man. But because I can't really see that right now, I'm coming from this perspective like, hell no.
Right.
So right now I'm gonna say no, but shit, catch me in 3 years. I'll be like, I love that man, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm moving. I don't know. Just say that for now.
Hopefully you just find someone where you are.
Yeah, hopefully. Or hopefully he'll be willing to move for me. Because why is it we always have to move for them?
Yeah. She got sad, man. Let's end this off. Anyways. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of the Talk Podcast. Did you see the Rookie episode? If you did, put down in the comment what it was about. Tell us what it was about. Anyways, so like last episode, we mentioned that we were changing up how we're doing Song of the Week. We decided that since we were doing like Song of the Day, different themes, the playlist would look kind of random.
Yeah.
So we decided to do more on a monthly basis, a theme. And then put songs in based off the theme every month.
Mm-hmm.
And then what we'll do is make multiple playlists, or we'll just scrap that playlist and make a new one every month so you can get the new vibes for the month. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we are in the season of March.
I'm trying to find a beat for March.
Was that supposed to be like marching band? March is the season of spring. So I thought it would be great to add songs to a playlist that is spring vibes. Things that remind you of flowers blossoming, animals made during this time, love. So whatever it is. People are getting married. This is marriage season too, wedding season. So anything that just reminds you of spring and just renewal.
There's just a song on TikTok.
What's up?
The moment I wake up,
Oh,
I put
on my makeup, pray for you. Is that Diana and the Supremes?
I don't
Diana Ross and the
know.
Supremes? Forever.
That gives me very like spring and happy and like
Yeah.
that's my song.
Do you have another one? You had multiple.
I usually do, you know.
Mine is, I have to put the name of the song. It's in the playlist. Everything will be in the playlist. And we'll even make one on YouTube. So y'all could just have it if y'all don't have Spotify, whatever. Mine is Three little birds sat on my window, and they told me I don't need to worry. Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your hair down. Go ahead, let your hair down.
I like that. Yeah. I like that. I don't have a song right now.
No, I feel
But
like
we'll add it.
Yeah, we'll add those two songs and just put down below what songs remind you of spring, and we'll keep this playlist going. If we have even some shouts, if you look in the list, we'll add some of those songs and like mention you in the next episode. And that's really all. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you like, subscribe, and that's really it because you already know the business. Okay, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it.